Before we tackle quadratic equations, let's quickly review the basics of algebra. Algebra is like learning a new language with simple basic blocks. We have terms that are made up of numbers, letters, or both. Here we have 3x, which means 3 times x. And then we have negative 7y squared, which means negative 7 times y squared. And 5ab here means 5 times a times b. The letters are variable because their values can change. As you can see, there's a concept called like terms. Like terms are terms that look similar. They have the same variable with the same power. If they are like terms, they can be added or subtracted. In this case, we know that 3x and 5x are like terms. We can add them to become 8x. And 4y squared and y squared are like terms. So we can subtract y squared from 4y squared to give you 3y squared. Remember that you can only combine like terms. You cannot add 3x and 4y squared because they're completely different. Here, let's talk about expansion. You can think of expansion as unwrapping a mathematical equation by removing the brackets. Expansion means we distribute or spread out what's outside the bracket to everything inside. So a times bracket b plus c will give us ab plus ac. We multiply a by both b and c. And if you have an example of two brackets like bracket x plus 3 close bracket multiplied by open bracket x plus 2 close bracket, we need to multiply everything in the first bracket by everything in the second. This will give us x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. We simplify to x squared plus 5x plus 6. Remember, here are some super important patterns that you need to memorize. These are shortcuts that will save you a lot of time. First, a plus b, if they are in the bracket and we square them, it will give us a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Note that this is not just a squared plus b squared. Secondly, a minus b, if they are in the bracket, and if you square them, will give us a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Notice that the middle term is negative. And lastly, if you have open bracket a plus b close bracket multiplied by open bracket a minus b close bracket, it will give us a squared minus b squared. This is known as the difference of two squares. These patterns show up constantly in quadratic equation, so memorizing them now will make your life much easier in the future. Practice these until they become part of you. Let's recall something that you already know from basic math, finding the highest common factor, or HCF. When we say factoring, it often means taking out the HCF. That means finding the biggest number that divides into all our terms and then pulling it out. For example, 12 plus 18. What's the biggest number that goes into both 12 and 18? It's a 6. So we can rewrite this as 6 times, open bracket, 2 plus 3, and close bracket. We have factored out the 6. This matters because we are going to do exactly the same thing with algebra. Instead of just numbers, we'll be looking out for common factors in algebraic expression. This skill of spotting what's common and pulling out will be essential when we start factoring quadratic equations.